back to my channel. It's your girl Baz and I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys are having a blessed day. Hope you all are well. Listen, this video has been pending. The way I've been dying to do this video, mate, this video is pending and it's about time I do this video. I need to let it out. I need to express myself because hunty, I know some of y'all out there can relate. Today's video is going to be a video about leaving my job. So by the time this video comes out on my channel, I would have left by then. Before we get into this video, I'm gonna need y'all to go get your snacks, your popcorn, your tea, everything. It's going to be one heck of a story and I just want y'all to just enjoy it. So make sure y'all grab your snacks, your popcorn, your drink, your tea. Just grab everything. Just grab everything. For those who don't know, I've been working as a teaching assistant for nearly 3 years. 3 long, draining years. No, actually, let me not lie, okay? It hasn't always been bad. The first year when I first started this job, it was actually alright. I actually liked it because it was the age range, like 4 to 5, and I'm specialized for 0 to 5. When I first got the call to say I got this job, I was so excited to start, yo. I was so excited. I couldn't wait to start this job. And even when you look at my video for 1 year on life after uni, you can tell I was so excited. Like, I was so excited to be there. But then once it hit 2nd year, it started fizzling, okay? And then when it hit 3rd year, it started going downhill. I was like, yeah, I need to get out of here. I need to get out of here. These lot are going to finish me. Before I start the story, right, there's going to be a few characters in this, okay? So coworker A is the teacher that I work with. Coworker B is the teaching assistant, TA, that I work with. Coworker C. Now, coworker C is a very interesting main character, okay? Coworker C is basically the autism support woman that comes in once a week, okay? But my girl be acting like she's there 7 days. I don't understand why, but you're here once a week, okay? So that's coworker C, and coworker D is the deputy manager, and then coworker E is the mentor to coworker A, because coworker A is an NQT student teacher, but she's employed. She's employed, but she's still an NQT student, you know. I was a teaching assistant doing one-to-one support for an SEN child. She's Down syndrome. I would be lying if I said that I wasn't scared, because obviously I've never done this before. I'm not specialized in this. You know, I did one module at uni. Like, I don't know what to do, but then I thought to myself, you know what, I'm going to be trained. This is an exciting opportunity. It's going to look good on my CV. Like, why not do this? Like, come on. Like, you've got this fast. Like, you've got this. Like, learning, like, the basic Makaton signs and just learning new things from the speech and language therapist. And she was really good. The first one, she was really good. Like, she was showing me all these basic Makaton signs, and it was just an amazing experience. Like, that first year was nice. It was really nice. Don't get me wrong. Like, you know what it is? It's not even the children. It's the co-workers. It's the staff, man. They are so draining. Most of the people that I work with, they are like the same age as my mom. Like, they're like twice as my age, but they be acting like they're 16. I'll be like, oh my God. You know, working with SEN children is such an amazing experience, and it's a rewarding job, but it's also challenging. There's ups and downs to this, right? So when an SEN child goes up with the other children, like year 1, year 2, I have to go up with that child because I'm doing one-to-one support. After that, I wasn't sure whether or not I wanted to stay, because I was just like, am I going to be able to do this for the 2nd year? But then I was so excited because the teacher that I work with, coworker A, I've worked with her before. We worked with these children for like a good year in reception. So I thought, you know what, this is going to be nice. It's going to be amazing. But that's when it went downhill. I just felt so disrespected in so many ways during my 3rd year, which is currently right now. I feel like once it hit September 2018, the first few weeks was amazing, but then I felt like I just started getting so disrespected in so many ways. Like coworker C, which is the autism support lady, mind you, this woman comes in once a week. She started coming for me in so many ways. I don't know whether she just didn't like me, but she was so disgusting. Like, she was hella disrespectful in so many ways. This woman used to come and observe these children, but she would also come and observe me. But the way she would observe me, it was like she was trying to catch me out so she can get me into trouble, or she would just observe me like and make me feel uncomfortable. Especially when I know I'm doing a great job with these children, I don't mind being observed. I really don't, and I'm open to constructive criticisms. Trust me, I'm the first person to be open to constructive criticism. But this woman in particular, coworker C, she used to aggravate me in so many ways. She used to make me feel so uncomfortable, and she used to invade in my personal space, and that's when things just got so disrespectful. This woman used to come and observe me, and she would literally stare at me like this. And I used to be like, oh my god, is everything okay? Like, is everything okay back home? Like, are you feeling alright? She would literally stare at me so much, and I feel like she was doing it on purpose just to catch me out. Just to get me into trouble, so like, to make as if like, you know, she had deep concerns. Like, she would always say that she has deep concerns the way I'm working with the children. There was a point where it just got so disrespectful. Like, she used to come and observe me right up my ear, and I just thought to myself, baby boo, baby girl, like, this is just getting so disrespectful. Like, this is just getting too far. You don't have to, personal space. You know, I could feel you breathing in my ear. And she's already been told off by the main manager coming close like that to the children and observing them. Why are you doing that to me? So coming up to end of November, a lot of stuff has happened. She started causing problems, and there was a point where we had a disagreement. When we're trying to have a conversation or we're discussing something about these kids, she wouldn't let me speak. She wouldn't let me speak at all. Like, she would ask me 10 questions all in one time, and I'm just like I'm trying to get my words out, and she wouldn't let me speak. And I just got frustrated. Coworker C just started making things worse for the team. The coworkers that you're working with are not building a relationship with the child, they're not bonding with the child, they're not working with the child. So she started saying things like that, and obviously the people that I'm working with are going to get stressed out. They're going to get annoyed. Like, you've got to understand, you are here once a week. We are here 5 days, 8 hours a day. And you have the audacity to open your mouth and say that, you know, we're not bonding with the children. We're not bonding with the child. So obviously everyone's going to get frustrated. It caused a huge argument between coworker C and coworker A, which is the teacher. And coworker C thought that nobody could say anything to her. But little did she know, coworker A went in. Coworker A said, you will not disrespect me in any way, shape or form, okay? You will not come in here and say that you can just say whatever you want. And it's true, because it's like, you're not here every day, but yet you have so much judgment and so much opinion. This woman was so comfortable to come into our room and just take the planning out of the folders like it's her room. But then because she thought that this is a student, she's not going to say anything, she's not going to say nothing, I'm just going to do whatever I want. Little did she know, coworker A was like, I don't think so. You can't just say whatever you want as you please. You don't know what you're talking about. And it's true, she didn't know what she was talking about. So that got into a heated argument. This was in the room, okay? There's 4 of us. They're going at it. I'm in the middle, okay? And then my other TA is opposite me, staying there quiet. The thing that just took it too far for me, and it just got so disrespectful, coworker C decided to open her mouth with her chest and say that we was ganging up on her and we was bullying her. And that's the one thing that aggravates me about people like that. There are people out here that are suffering with cyberbullying. There are people out here that are getting bullied on a daily basis, online, you know, in school, at work, you know, wherever. And some people actually do commit suicide because of being bullied, okay? And you use that word so lightly, like it actually happened, when really that's not the case. I never bullied you, okay? I never ganged up on you. I literally stayed there quiet and looked at your ass like, you crazy idiot. Like, sometimes you gotta think before you speak. I can't do this. I can't do this. And you know what aggravated me the most? If anything, I should be the one that's saying that you bullied me. Because not that you was invading my personal space and you're making me feel uncomfortable, but you went so deep to say, she doesn't talk to me, she doesn't talk to me, did you see the way she looked at me? Like, trying to make an issue out of nothing. That argument literally got blown out of proportion. It just got so toxic and so bad that day that we ended up having a meeting, right? We ended up having a meeting, co-worker E, which is the mentor, and co-worker D, which is the deputy, and co-worker C and me. But it only started off with just the teacher, the deputy, and co-worker C that only comes in once a week. And when I tell you the stuff that I was hearing outside the office, and then you have the audacity to be shouting. You have the audacity to be shouting at a staff member. I don't understand why people think it's okay to do that. Why are you shouting? Like, when I was hearing all this shouting going on outside the room, I was so shocked. And when I ended up going into the room, I remember I had a really valid point saying that the main child I'm working with is affecting the main child, because one's progress is going down, the other progress is going down. Like, none of them are progressing at the moment, and we need to do something about this. Like, I was just making a valid point, like, it's affecting my other child, like her toileting, her learning is not working. And they kept cutting me off, and they kept saying, we're not concerned about her, we're not talking about her. And that really aggravated me. I started getting angry. I was like, you do not talk about that girl like that. Because do you know what it is? It's like when you work in one-to-one with a child, you start building a bond. Okay, I've been working with this child since she was 4, yo. Since she was 4 years old. So for someone to just dismiss her like it's nothing, that aggravated me. So then the deputy opens her mouth talking about, excuse me, I'm not liking your attitude. And I was just thinking to myself in my head, get your crusty, dusty finger out of my face. Right in my face, you know. So I was just like, you know what, I'm just being vocal, and I'm just trying to put my point across. Well, everybody's being vocal right now, so can you please turn around and face the front, like that. And I said to myself, you do not speak to me like I'm a child. And ever since then, I've lost so much respect for these people. I don't care if you're a senior and you've been working as a deputy for so many years. You will not disrespect me. You will not disrespect me. I don't care who you are. So ever since then, I've been minding my business. I've been very cold, and I've been very guarded up, because you do not speak to me in any way, shape or form. And you know what it is? They started like making me feel so uncomfortable before then. They started watching me and observing me, and I feel like they were keeping a folder to like keep my records. Like, I was trying to like impress these people so much so they can give me a contract so I can be with the school. Like, I started coming into work an hour early, 7:30 in the morning. Imagine I'm waking up for 4:30 in the morning just to get to work for 7:30. And y'all treating me like this. And I'm walking to work 1 hour and 45 minutes. 1 hour and 45 minutes to be treated like crap at work. I just said to myself, you know what? It's time to end this. I need to leave. Y'all have sucked the energy out of me. Y'all have drained me. Y'all have exhausted me. I am done. Okay, and you will never find a staff like me. It started affecting my health so badly. I started getting anxiety, and I'm not the type of person to get anxiety. Like, I started getting anxiety. I started consuming unhealthy food. Like, I literally did not care about my health. Like, I literally did not care about my health. And I said to myself, you know what, I've worked so hard on my body. Like, my weight loss journey was not a joke, and I worked so hard at it. And I'm allowing these people to affect my health, my sanity, my happiness, my life. I said to myself, enough is enough. I am done. I'm drained, I'm exhausted, I have no time, no energy. Like literally I have no time for this. I have no time. And you know what? I started seeing a lot of things that I didn't like. I started seeing and hearing a lot of things, not just from me, but like from other staff members. I just thought to myself, y'all treat your staff like this? Like y'all treat your staff like this? And it's funny because I was on agency for 2 whole years, and they kept talking about putting me on contract every single time, and I kept saying to them, yeah, but then at some point I said no, because at the end of the day you guys are not doing nothing about it. You're not taking steps to putting me on a contract. So after that, you know, last year I said to them, they came up to me and said, you know what, this is like, the budget is tight right now, and we're spending a lot of money on you, and we feel like we want to put you on contract. And I said, yeah, that's fine. I waited May, I waited June, I waited July, no contract whatsoever. The lady that was supposed to put me on contract, she went on maternity leave. I was like, oh my god, like, can you guys just not do something right for once? So then after that, July came, the main manager said to me that she was going to put me on contract. Now the agency wanted to charge the school to put me on permanent, and obviously the manager wasn't having it, and I totally get that, right? So she said, you know what, we'll put you on another agency, but you have to be on there for 12 weeks. Okay, so that's September, October, November. And I said, that's absolutely fine, I don't mind that. 3 months, that's gonna fly by. September came through, October came through, November came through, end of November. I'm not hearing anything about contracts, you know. December came through. My consultant calls me and says, you know what, you know, she's just called me, the manager's just called me, and she said she's trying to sort your contract out. Okay, cool. December came, Christmas holidays came, January came, February came, March. Where's this contract? I'm already bored at this point. I'm already bored. I don't have time to be chasing you, because I already chased you in the summer. I already chased you in January. You told me you're going to do it on a Monday coming. I'm still waiting for it. It's not there. I got bored. So guess what? Baby girl had to do some things. Baby girl had to take some steps. Okay? So I went and started looking for jobs. I said to myself, you know, I'm going to start applying for jobs. I started applying so many jobs. Like every day I was just applying. And I'm still waiting on this contract at the same time, yeah. So March came through, I started getting interviews. I started going to these interviews. Yes, I did. I started going to all these interviews because I feel like I have every right to. Because at the end of the day, these people do not pay my bills, do not pay my rent, okay? So at the end of the day, I'm gonna go and look for jobs. So I started looking for jobs, went for interviews. One particular interview I went, got it, went for a trial, they loved me, got it, references sorted. But you know what, it just got so toxic, honestly. Like, I'm so happy that I managed to secure a job, because honestly it just got so toxic. Like, it just got so toxic. And at some point, like I said, I started seeing things and hearing things that I didn't like, because they already formed this opinion how I don't like to talk to anyone, I don't socialize enough. First of all, I didn't come to work to socialize, I came to work to do my job. But all this time, all this energy that you're using to find dirt on me, gossip about me, lie on me, whilst I'm out here securing a job, I have no energy left in me. Like, I can't even fake a smile. Because I was working with an SEN child, I thought I was going to progress and climb up high, and I thought they were going to give me all these trainings and all these courses for me to go to like everybody else. But they didn't give me that. They literally did not care. They did not care. Like, they just didn't care. And I just felt like, what's the point? Like, I'm putting all this hard work for what? Like, I've literally proved to you that I'm a loyal employer. Like, I could be the best employer for you. Yes, my time upkeeping was, you know, a bit, you know, but I made sure I put in hard work when it came to my job. And I felt like it was discredited all the time. Like, they didn't care. They discredited my hard work. Everything that I said was nothing to them. They literally did not care. And I literally have no energy left in me. I have no energy left in me. People were trying to get a reaction out of me, trying to start an argument with me. Sis, I barely got time to even look at myself sometimes in the mirror early in the morning. I can handle all that gossiping and stuff, but when you go as far as trying to ruin my reputation at my job, we have a problem. Like, you're not going to sit here and talk about how I bullied you and ganged up on you. Do you know how serious that is? I don't want that on my references. I don't want that on my references. Talking about I bullied you and I ganged up on you. You should be ashamed of yourself at your big age, hitting 50. The fact that they dumped me, another child that was autistic, like, they weren't thinking about my sanity. They weren't thinking about my health. They just thought, you know what? We won't even ask her. We just dumped this child on her. And I'm not saying that I didn't want to work with him. It's just the fact that they didn't consider my feelings. They just dumped me this child. And that's why I'm just like, you know what, I'm so done. Like, you guys do not care about my sanity nor my health. So I've got to put myself first, since you guys do not care. So, you know, I decided to do what I had to do, and their issue is the fact that I don't speak enough, I don't talk, I don't socialize. There's nothing for us to talk about. If it's not about the children, what exactly do you want me to talk about? If you feel like your job is draining you and sucking the energy out of you and exhausting you, and they're discrediting your hard work, but at some point you gotta move on. You gotta elevate and grow elsewhere, because here it's not bringing me no joy. I'm not growing. I'm not climbing up. I'm just there, just stuck. You know what? This 6-7 months experience that I've had with my job has made me go even harder for my long-term goals and dreams. Because let me just tell you something. God did not put me on this earth to just settle. God did not put me on this earth to just settle for less. God did not put me on this earth to just be working for the sake of working. God put me on this earth to accomplish more with myself, to accomplish all my long-term goals and dreams. Y'all gonna miss me. Y'all gonna miss me hard, because y'all know I worked my butt off at that place, okay? And I'm not saying everybody else didn't. Well, thank you so much, guys, for watching my video. Comment below on your worst experience in working a 9-to-5. I want to know, okay? Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and I shall see you guys on my next video.